Hey guys, how's it going? So, this is not going to be a fun lovey-dovey video. There's actually an issue I have to address. A little person has caused a lot of chaos on my social media yesterday, and I wanted to clear out the air a little bit, and also want to apologize to my subscribers that have been spammed with misappropriate, misguided messages from that person. So I'm sorry if you were involved in this, if your message to me has been later on spammed by someone saying that I was an animal abuser and things like that. I'll just link it here so you can see what's up. Basically, yesterday, all my social platforms, including my work platform on Facebook, have been spammed by someone trying to dirty my name, my reputation, my work, my ethics, everything. And here's how this whole story started. Okay, let's go way back. If you go in my beta playlist, once upon a time, I began my social beta community tank. And it's basically me keeping many betas in a big planted tank with a lot of hides and, you know, a lot of everything. Big tank, males, females, babies, everything. I had created a tank in which betas were breeding, betas were socializing, and, you know, in a way it was an experiment for me because I always knew that you could keep them, because I saw several of my clients before me even doing it keeping many betas before, and I was like, wow, how did you do that? And the key was really to have a big tank and to plant it and put a lot of hides, you know. So I tried that and it worked really good for me. So I made a video about it long time ago. By the way, at no time in any of my beta videos did I say to anyone, do this. I never said that. Literally, I never said that. I just said, this is what worked for me, and these are the conditions that led to that success. That's it. So I have someone on Instagram that did the same thing, that has a big tank full of males, females, hides, plants, and it works great for her too. So she posted that on Instagram and she linked me saying that I'm her beta guru. I was like, okay, thank you. And on one of her videos, I did put this comment because there was someone asking, so I don't really remember the story, it was like several months ago. And I said, yes, currently in my beta tank, my latest is I have 6 placats, 3 males and 3 females from Indonesia that I want to breed, that I have in my 40-gallon planted tank, and they all get along. And I said, in a really big tank, it's possible because I've done it and many others have done it. Like, I'm not the pioneer of betas, it's actually some of my clients that teach me this. But I didn't say you should do that. I just said it works for me, this is what I have, you know, and that's what she has also. Big tank, planted, was full of betas. Now yesterday, a person contacted me and asked me, did you tell her to do that? I said, no, I did not. And I hope I still saved that message when I told her no. There's no such thing. I just say, like, if you want to learn something, you should try it and experiment it, you know, like, basically the whole fish hobby has been created on hobbyists trying things and see what works for their fish. That's how you learn, you know. She said, no, only scientists are supposed to experiment on fish. You have no right. This is animal abuse, animal cruelty. How would you feel if someone experimented on your dog? I'm like, all right, girl, yeah, what's going on here, you know? But I explained my point of view and I said, there has never been a breakthrough that happened in any domain of science if there was not an experiment conducted. And it's not like I'm cutting off the head of a fish and putting it on the other one. And every time I try it, I always say in my videos, if you were ever to try something like that, have backup tanks. If you see aggression that does not stop, have backup tanks. Put your beta in another tank. If it doesn't work, you separate, you have backup plans. I always said it in every single video. Like, look through all my playlists. That's my main thing. I always said, you always have to have a backup plan. And she said, no, only scientists are supposed to do these things. And listen, girlie, Scientists don't have time for the aquarium hobby, okay? Scientists have time to save the oceans, the rivers, and us from catching disease from fish. It's us, aquarium hobbyists, that actually learn everything about fish and how to fish keep them. It's a hobby, hence it's the hobbyist that must learn from their mistakes, that must learn how to take care of fish, that must do a lot of research. There's not the scientific institute of fish keeping. Otherwise, I would have went there to learn everything, and it would have taken me 27 years of fish keeping to learn everything I know. I know I look kind of young, but I've been keeping fish since I'm 5, so do your calculations. So it didn't stop there for her. I didn't stop her on Instagram. I didn't delete her on Instagram. I let her do whatever she had to do. But then my YouTube started getting spammed on random videos of my dog. She started spamming the comments of my subscribers, leaving the same copy-pasted hateful message that was an animal abuser, and I should leave that to the scientist. And anyways, here's a comment, like, just so I responded to her on every single message that I could possibly see. There was more that I didn't see that later on my friend and co-worker saw and responded to her. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. But it's like misplaced, inappropriate, and on a dog video. At least, you know, that shows me that that person has actually never dug further than the comments she saw on Instagram, and hasn't even seen a single video of my betas and how I keep them and what goes on and what I say about beta fish keeping. She hasn't even gone that far. She just went on my last uploaded video and started spamming whoever had commented on it and saying really disgraceful things about me. And I responded to YouTube, and I also apologized to whoever was targeted by those messages, that they had no right to be implicated in this. If you have something against me, you talk to me, you DM me. She also went and posted on YouTube in the comments, "Oh, DM me if you want proof of her being an animal abuser." I'm like, what is this DM? So I went back on Instagram and asked a girl that has also the tank and calls me her guru for betas, what are those DMs? Like, what happened? Like, what am I missing? Maybe I've said things that I don't remember, like, that I would, technically. So she said the only thing she got on you is that previous message that you left on my Instagram, and that girl has been spamming her also on every single photo and leaving the same copy-pasted evil messages everywhere. So the only thing she was going on to is that message I replied to her a month or 2 ago. That one. So, okay, whatever. You know, we both blocked her on Instagram and said, whatever, we call it a day. I left it on YouTube just as a proof of what happened, so you can see what happened. But what really toppled the glass is when she went on my company AquaZone Facebook page and posted a public comment how my company was responsible for animal abuse and mistreatment and animal cruelty. And I'm like, that you did a mistake, girlie. You did a mistake. When she posted that comment, I also saw who it was, whose profile it was, and that was a teenager just ranting on about things that they don't know, that they haven't watched any of my beta videos, they haven't watched any of my even fish videos. Whatever comments were left on were on my Doberman videos, just comes to show. So if you're not smart enough to at least hide your identity, you know, maybe you shouldn't be making those evil, disgraceful messages and spamming my subscribers with craziness. That would be a good word of advice. I was gonna take legal matters because it was really left on my company page, and if I would have not seen it for days on end, I mean, people would have read this and this would have been poorly affecting my business and my reputation. So these are really like game changers, you know, in the industry. You cannot have one dark spot on your reputation. Like, so far in 7 years, I never had any problems like that. Like, I never had an unhappy client, and I can say that proudly. I always make up to everyone. So her leaving that is a direct offense to my work and to my reputation. But since she's a teenager, suing her in another country, it's really not an option. But I still want you, girly, to learn from your actions. And this is why I'm making this video, just so you understand that your lack of information about the whole subject is very pitiful, and what you're doing is disrespectful. And me, my friends, my colleagues, we also discovered that this person was leaving hateful messages on other Instagram accounts, other YouTube accounts. So I don't feel less bad about it, but at the same time, I'm like, what's triggering you? But whatever's triggering you, you should not take it out on people that you don't know, on lives that you can mess up completely. I'm a quite strong person, so whenever I see an offense coming my way, trust me, I assess it. Every single hate comment I ever had on my channel, I assessed it, and I saw where it was coming from. And basically, I have learned in my life, maybe it's just my Russian genetics talking, you don't ever let anyone step on you, because if you let them, they will never stop, and they will continue doing it to every single person until someone stops them in their tracks and be like, hey, you understand? So you should never let anyone step on you, and you have to always catch it in the act and be like, there's a stop that has to be put to this, and this is what I'm doing. And I hope you truly understand from your actions what you're doing is wrong, and you should do more research, and you should really go see who you're attacking before you're attacking them, okay? So on this note, I apologize yet again to all my subscribers if you've been involved from close or far to this story. It's based on nothing, and actually right now we should just go and take a tour of my poor abused betas and other fish tanks, and let's show everyone everything that you need to know about my fish room and how I treat my fish. All right, let's go see that. So let's begin the tour with my most abused aquarium of community betas, in which I keep 6 placats, 3 males, 3 females. And here we have 2 females. We have the males in the back here. Notice all the torn fins and the damages and everything. Just pure craziness. I'm just being sarcastic, as you can see. If you know me long enough, you know my sense of humor by now. Here's the females. Actually, the females are about to get ready to breed because they have the vertical lines. So if I want to breed them this year, it'll be soon. It's a male. My main alpha male is actually hiding somewhere in the back. Maybe if I fake feeding them or something. It's still morning, so I should let me just hit on this and see if it comes out. But there's so much territory that he's hiding somewhere in there. Where are you? I need you for this video. Anyhow, this is my abused beta tank. As you can see, shredded fins everywhere. Everyone's dead. In here I keep my breeding plecos. I have bristlenose plecos breeding in here. Super dirty tank, as you can see. Bad, poor conditions. Very, very pitiful. They're probably hiding in the caves away from me. Actually, by the way, totally off subject, but I managed to put in the bubble, an air bubble filter, some carbon right there in the compartment below. That's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, so let's go see my abused saltwater fish tank. Super abused, full of algae, disgusting. Everyone's dying. Even the anemone wants to run away. The poor anemone right here, just try and run away. The poor fish are all mangled. So sad. So sad, so dirty. I'm kidding, guys. Alright, oh, here, let's go see this little guy. He's my favorite. He always hides. Okay, so let's go see another abused tank. Oops. See, all abused tanks lined up. That's another very abused tank. My Central American cichlids. I think I made a video about these guys hold on. I'll get myself out of the shot. Can you see all those babies? They're so cute. They're actually growing. Well, they're everywhere now, but they're growing pretty nicely. This is a male Sajika. Female is half Sajika, half convict. But she only gets that color in breeding mode. So she looks more like a convict when she's in breeding mode. But they've been having these babies for now 2 weeks in here, free swimming. Free swimming. Yeah, so very abused tank. Poor fish, they're all suffering. I really neglect them. It's crazy. Sorry about the reflection, it's still morning, so the lights aren't even on. This is my very abused Central American cichlid tank. My pride and joy is being like so sad, so sad. Let's move on to my Geophagus tank. Also super abused. You see all those shredded fins everywhere. Oh my god, those poor fish. Skinny, emaciated. Not real. That's the aquaponics sump on top. The plants are doing so amazing. I have to cut them all the time. And I got rid of the potato that was taking over because it was really taking over the whole house. My husband wanted to charge it rent because it was really taking over. I love these plants, by the way. I think I'm gonna order myself some more. They're so cool. And here we have the Robustus Corydoras. Hi. We have my long swordtail wild-caught platy. That's his female. It's rare I can catch him on video, actually. There you go. Hold on, I'll get myself out of the shot yet again. The rotation pumps only turn on with timer later on. They're on the same timer as the tank next to them, so that's my very sad Geophagus tank. Let's go see my very sad Discus tank. Oh, those poor Discus. They have died since last time. I'm just kidding. They've resurrected. They haven't grown much, but maybe it's just me that doesn't see it because I'm always here with them. Got some really cool diamond tetras. I got some pretty tetra, and oh, I have my mini arowanas. I'll make a video on them soon. Where are they? Mini arowanas. So cool. I don't know if I ever told you about Tiny. He used to be my last Acara. He was so tiny. I thought he would be stunted for life, but somehow he started growing like crazy. So we got Tiny right here. Got little arowanas right here. I'll just pause the video 2 seconds because I have to turn on the lights on the other tanks that I want to film. Oh, and I forgot the aquaponics sump on top. Nice bright lights. Aquaponics sump. Just like that. By the way, I water change them twice a week, pretty much all my tanks now, so I want them healthy and growing. Alright, here's a tour of my rack of the frontosas. I'll start with the frontosas. Let's begin. My poor frontosas with their aquaponics sump, super dirty water as you can see. Just can't get it under control. I must be doing something wrong. Sorry, I'm in the reflection, but I'm trying to show you the prettiest of them. That's Lestat, my alpha male. I love him, he's so pretty. I hope I can zoom properly on him. Lestat, that's Lestat's mom, and she's pretty much the mom of everyone in here. Let's back it up again, show you. Okay, let's look at my small Tanganyikan tank. The light is kind of funny. Whenever I record this tank, it flickers like crazy. But let's see my Julidochromis that are hiding. I also breed ivory apple snails in here. Let's see here, the apple snails, the Julidochromis, the Chalochromis in the back. They always hide when I come. This tank is under medication. Yes, animal abuse yet again. Not true, but it's my guppy tank, and yeah, I'm in the reflection. Hi. One of the guppies got some bacterial infections, so I treated the whole entire tank with acroflavine, and there has been no more casualties. So yeah, we stopped the animal abuse right there in their tracks. So super dirty tanks, all of them. Crazy, eh? Animal abuser #1. Please report me. Oh, my beautiful Lestat. I wish I could make a video just about him. And obviously the aquaponic sump. This plant never stops growing. It could be a herb plant. Like, it could be an edible herb plant. I'm not sure. If you know what that plant is, let me know. It smells pretty organic though. Like, I wouldn't eat it, but maybe you can eat it. I guess we'll see. Let's go see the other tanks. Alright, onto my super abused bedroom tank. As you can see, it's very dirty. The fish are in poor condition. Actually, I'll be really honest with you. She has gotten beat up in the Central American tank. How unendemic of them. So I put her in with her son, the tailless fish. I made a video about him. I'll insert the link. He got nearly eaten by another fish, and I was about to euthanize him because I felt so bad for him, missing like half his body. And turns out his tail is actually growing back, and if you compare it to the previous video, there's a bit more of it. So that's his mom, that's the son, and they're both in recovery in this tank. Also, what else do I have in here? I have some Tanganyikan ones, got some plants. I'm growing out some baby plecos in here. That's the previous batch. Oh, I have my awesome Madagascar Cichlids. These are Dyname Bay. I don't remember. I don't know how to spell it. I bought some onion plant in here. That long thing that looks like a green onion. I got some river cichlid. It's a bit of a mix and match, but okay. Let's just back up a bit and show you my last tank. There you go. In this very abused, dirty tank, we got some Siamese algae eaters, and we got 3, I hope I can catch them on video, actually. I got 3 embellis betas. Yeah, I wish I could take them, but they're always like in the fuzzy stuff, so maybe I can catch them or not. Oh, yeah. You'll be able to see one right here in the back. I can't come too close because, yeah. It's in the back there, and I put some bamboos that were dying in here, and they're doing a little bit better. So yeah, guys, this is the tour of the cruel animal abuser's home. Every tank is in horrible condition, as you can see, but guess what, guys? I got absolutely nothing to hide from you. I'm very transparent. I'm very proud of me, of my business, of those 7 years of hustling hard and making sure everyone in Montreal is happy with my services. And I hope you'll also be happy with my YouTube channel and other social medias. And if you like my content, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell button for my latest notifications. Good news is I might be getting my computer back next week. It was fixable for a very small fee, actually, so I'm super happy about that, and I'll be able to make nicely edited videos in the future. So, alright, I'll see you soon, guys. Bye!